So first of all, we're going to go ahead and talk about one of my favorite parts of the game room, which is actually my wall of controllers. So I hung up a bunch of different controllers. Obviously, those are Dreamcast controllers. We have a couple of Wiimotes held up here, a Super Nintendo controller, a GameCube controller, and then I obviously have my wall of Nintendo 64 controllers. Again, absolutely love this. One of my favorite. Oh, look, there's my cat. She's trying to get under the door. But here is my wall of Nintendo 64 controllers. I'm super proud of this. And then up there we have just one like standalone NES controller, which I'm gonna have to fix. And then after that, of course, we also have the LaxChris poster. So yeah, very proud of how this wall turned out. So next up, we have a couple of shelves which house consoles. We have a TV, obviously, with all of my consoles that I play on. And then we have the other one. So let's go ahead and take a look at everything here in a little bit more detail. Okay, so as we move closer, you can obviously see I love Nintendo collectibles. I have stuff like that Game Boy case back there, which I'm very happy about. You can put games in there, your old Game Boy and stuff like that. My little sister actually got me this for Christmas. This up here, this World of Nintendo thing. I've had it ever since. An original NES Advantage box, happy about that. The Super Mario 25th Anniversary Special Edition, PSP box, a PlayStation box back there, and then the DK Bongos. And also, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate hat. I got this from when I went to a football game, and they had the demo of it, so yeah. After that, we have a couple of fantastic Nintendo 64s. My dream is to get all of the different colors of them, so gonna be going for that. I got the wall of GameCube, so I've got 5 different GameCube variations. 6 if you count the one that's down there. It's the GameCube with Melee one on it. That's actually my original GameCube. After that, we have all my Game Boys. There's a Game Boy Micro in like the middle area. I don't know if you guys can see that. Game Boy Micro. Then we go down here and we got a bunch of DS's, 3DS's, 2DS's, and down there just a couple more DS's, and yeah. And then after that, we come to another one of my favorite parts of my entire game room / office. This is a complete Gold Star set, all PSA graded, alongside a couple other Pokemon cards that have been graded. Some of the highlights include, the Umbreon and Espeon Gold Star. If you guys don't know anything about Gold Star Pokemon cards, they're very old and very expensive. I collected all of this stuff before the price jump. I have a lot more cards that are currently at PSA getting graded. Now, if you don't know what PSA grading is, basically these cases that say like Entei, Unforeseen Forces, or whatever, and Near Mint 8. That's what a PSA graded card is, and it's going to stay in these cases forever. But yep, that's every single one of the Gold Stars. Then I got some of the newer Shining Pokemon cards. That's actually a really old Shining Mew from Koro, very rare. Yeah, and I have a complete Shadowless set, so here's like the outliers. I have the rest of the Shadowless cards currently at PSA. I have all the Shining cards at PSA. So once they get back alongside a couple of my sentimental Yu-Gi-Oh cards, this wall is going to have even more Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards surrounding it, so it's going to be like, all of this is going to be filled up with PSA cards, and I absolutely love it. Next up, we have my 55-inch Vizio TV. I absolutely love this TV. I've had it ever since Becca and I moved into our new place, our first place together. And we recently got a new TV to put downstairs in the living room. It's currently playing The Legend of Korra. Have been getting really into this. It's a great show. And then down here, there's my capture card. So this is where my streaming area is eventually going to be. More cards that need to get sent off for grading. And then we have the, of course, original Nintendo NES, a Nintendo 64 down there, a black Wii U, a white Nintendo Wii, a Super Nintendo, and the Melee GameCube that I was talking about. This is my original one. No, this isn't like a special edition. These are just stickers that you can put onto your GameCube, but I absolutely love it. That's why it's sitting down here, and it's the one I use. And then after that, we come to another wall of boxes. So we got a couple of Super Nintendo boxes up there. Obviously, Donkey Kong Country and Super Mario Kart, great Super Nintendo games. There's a Street Fighter box up there. Got my Smash Ultimate Controller, a Wii box. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat box. This is actually complete, so I'm really happy about that. As another set of bongos and the game. A random Wii U controller because I didn't really know what to do with it. And then an original NES Action Set box. Very happy about that. I love displaying boxes. Down here we have a couple different variations of Wiis, if I could fix that lighting. So white, red, and black Wii. The Zelda Wind Waker Special Edition Wii U, very happy about that. And my original white Nintendo Wii U. Obviously, these need to be washed. Yeah. Going down a little bit more, we got the Special Edition consoles of the Super Nintendo as well as the NES. That one has the dog bone controller. There's an NES Classic and a Pokeball Plus. An original NES Rob the Robot, very happy about that, really do love him. A couple controllers, and down there is a Ryko shoebox. That's only because that's where I was storing my PSA cards. And then down there, that's a place where you can store PlayStation original games. After that, we come to the gigantic wall of Amiibo. So as you can see, we got tons of Amiibo up on the top layer. They're going down the sides of the walls. Just wanted to give you kind of an overview. We'll move in and I'll show you guys exactly what's there. So it's nothing, you know, I have a lot of Amiibo. What happened with me was, when I was collecting Amiibo, I was collecting with my little sister and brother, and then we decided to open a lot of the ones that we had. So unfortunately, I do not have like an in-box collection or anything else like that. It is just out-of-box and in-box. I'd really love to get them all in-box someday, but for right now, the other Amiibo, my out-of-box ones, are right here. There's some Pokeballs. Those are the Burger King ones from, like, I want to say 99. But there's all my other Amiibo. I'm actually using NES games to hold them up. So it's a bunch of really bad NES games. That's like ice hockey and stuff. Yeah, then there's my DS games down there. Switch games are right here alongside some other Amiibo. And then we can move over here. Now, I don't really know what I want to do with this shelf. There's some random Wii U games. Sega Genesis stuff. There's some Atari stuff in there. Let me try and get that to focus. There we go. Sega Genesis. And then there's my Atari down there. I don't know exactly what I want to do with this yet, but I am going to work to figure it out. And then the last one, Random Ring Fit Adventure. I actually just finished playing that, which is why I'm a little out of breath. Couple Dreamcasts. You know, we got a PSP, a PlayStation Vita, and the other variation of the Vita. I really do love the Dreamcast. Great system. In-box SNES games, and then a fat PS3 down at the bottom. And now, guys, here we go with the game wall. Let's get right into it. So first up, we have my PlayStation 1 as well as PSP game collection. I don't really have a ton of PSP games. I'm gonna start picking them up kind of more as I go, but you know, I'm not a huge fan of the PSP. I do like it, but I like the Vita a little bit better. Down here is my PlayStation 3 collection. I actually just beat Red Dead 2, and I need to play the original Red Dead Redemption, so I think that's on my game list. Down here we have the PlayStation 3 Super Slim and a PlayStation 3 Slim. Following that, we have my PlayStation 2 game collection. So I also really do like the PlayStation 2. I have way more games than this, but I'm only displaying games right now that, you know, I actually want to play or I want to be on my shelf, just because I don't want to run out of space too quickly. There's a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 1 Slim, and a Slim PlayStation 2 down there. And then over here, there's the Master Sword and the Keyblade. Not sure where I'm going to display those quite yet. Coming up here, we have the NES game collection. So once again, it's a lot of sentimental games that I want to play. Or, you know, it's not like any sports titles. I have so many sports titles that I'm just never going to touch. So, yeah, these NES games are ones I actually want to play. Then we come to Super Nintendo. We have stuff like Star Fox, Final Fantasy III, very happy about that. So Donkey Kong. Sunset Riders, last time I checked, this was like a $100 game. Then we have the Nintendo 64 collection. I thought I had way more Nintendo 64 games than this. Turns out I don't, so that is something I'm going to be hunting for a lot, because the N64 is a great system. Then we have the GameCube collection, probably one of my favorite consoles of all time, if not my favorite. Got all the good games like Paper Mario, Zelda Wind Waker, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Parties, the Animal Crossing, so happy about that. Then we have the Wii games, obviously. Lots of great titles down here. I actually just played the Wii with my girlfriend's little sister. We had a lot of fun playing Wii Sports and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's the Wii stuff. And then we move on to the Xbox stuff. So here's all my Xbox One games. I don't really play the Xbox One all that often, so yeah, they're just kind of there. I got a Kyogre plushie right there. Got that from a garage sale for $1. Original Xbox that definitely needs to be cleaned. 2 360s, random games in Xbox One. And then we have a bunch of original Xbox games. Obviously, lots of great titles in the original Xbox. A lot of games that I need to play really soon. And then Xbox 360 is down here. And then the last thing I have to go ahead and display are my game boxes and collectibles and stuff like that. I absolutely love game boxes and collectibles. So yeah, lots of great stuff up here. I'm super happy with my collection so far. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and get more. So yeah, guys, that was the game room tour. Alright guys, so that was officially the LaxChris game room tour / office tour of 2020. I hope you guys did enjoy seeing where I work and also where I just play video games and hang out. I'm super proud of this office. I did build it 100% by myself since we moved, so yeah, this took a really long time, but now it's done and it's just going to be adding stuff to it, so I'm super excited about it. And anyways guys, let me know your thoughts about this office tour in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, if you have any suggestions or anything else like that. And with all that being said guys, have a great rest of your day and take care.